Once the carrots and the beans are a bit soft, okay, what I have to do is I run to my freezer and get my frozen stuff, okay. Now, I need some green peas which are not defrosted. This is just like that because I need the water to cook it. This is, very easy way. Then I need a bit of sweet corn, again frozen. And the water is actually going to help it cook the vegetables. Now let this cook in the water which is being defrosted from the frozen peas and the frozen corn. Okay, so that water will actually help it to just cook a little bit. Now we don't need it to be fully cooked because we are going to bake this. Lovely. Now what we have to do now is add a little bit of pepper. Add pepper and salt all according to your own taste. Now if you want it a bit more hot, you have to add more pepper. Don't add green chilies or red chilies or anything like that. Just pepper. That's the only thing which will go along with this. Okay. Now let this cook for some time. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasonings. Now this is where my vegetable dish or vegetable bake turns Italian. So a little bit of sage, probably a 1/4 teaspoon of sage, 1/4 teaspoon, okay? Thyme, very, very little, not too much, because thyme has a tendency to become bitter when it's too much. So probably even less than a 1/4 teaspoon. Then oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. These are all Italian seasonings, and you get it in the supermarkets all over now. Now, if you don't get these separately, you do get, now the easy way is to buy the mixed Italian seasonings. All you have to do is add 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasonings. Remember, this is an Italian dish. Lovely. Great. Now what we do is, we need to add 1 cup of milk. 1 cup of milk. And 1 cup of cream. Okay, fresh cream. There. Just mix the whole thing up. Now, this already looks so beautiful, really. Another thing we do need for this, we don't need flour, but we do need breadcrumbs. I'm going to use, you can use fresh white breadcrumbs, but I'm going to use whole wheat breadcrumbs. It's more healthier. So I've got some breadcrumbs here, which are whole wheat breadcrumbs. Now I have just I haven't processed it very so that it becomes very fine. It's very roughly crumbled with my fingers. So now I'm going to add just a bit now, probably around 1/2 cup, okay? And I'm just going to mix it. 1/2 cup of whole wheat breadcrumbs, fresh whole wheat breadcrumbs. Now this is going to become a bit thick. Okay, now this is done. Now you can notice it's become a bit thicker. You can add from 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup, depending upon how thick you want it. So all we need now is a baking dish or a casserole or anything. Okay, but what we do is we have to transfer the contents of what I've done, the vegetable thing, the sauce, to the casserole carefully. This is hot. Now, I'm not the delicate type who, well, spoons everything very delicately. No, I don't have the patience for that. That's why I just plopped all this together and just spread this evenly. Looks gorgeous. Then what we do is grate some cheese in. Okay. First of all, we'll put some whole wheat breadcrumbs again on top of it. Remember, this is roughly crumbled with my fingers. It's not, it hasn't been processed in a blender, so it's not very fine. It has to be rough crumbs, otherwise it won't be as beautiful or crispy as what we are supposed to feel like, okay? Just spread it so that it's one even layer of breadcrumbs on top, whole wheat breadcrumbs. Now, if you don't have whole wheat breadcrumbs, you can go for white breadcrumbs. Now, I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. Now, if you do not want mozzarella cheese, you can add just, you know, the cheddar cheese, the slices, just add it on. Or you can add any type of cheese. Now, if you don't want cheese at all, avoid cheese totally, okay? Now, because it's an Italian dish, I thought of adding mozzarella cheese on top, so it's going to have this gorgeous, because it has the Italian seasonings. So I thought might as well add some gorgeous mozzarella cheese. If you don't want cheese, please avoid it. This has a lot of calories in it because, you know, we have got cream in it and we also have cheese. So yes, it does have calories, but once in a blue moon, having a bit of calories, it's no problem, I think. Now my oven is being preheated for 180. I'm just going to pop this in. Come on. And I'm going to bake it till the top becomes brown and golden. Well, not very golden, but just a beautiful golden tint should come, speckles on it. I'll show you. Come back. Now it's around 20 to 25 minutes approximately. Now maybe you would need around 30 minutes. Just the top has to become a golden, very golden, not even a brown. And the mozzarella has to just bubble and melt. So let's see what's going on. Come on with me. Yes, perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This is now, you know, bubbling. All the cheese and everything is bubbling, and it's really, really very, very beautiful to look at. All you have to do is, you know, eat it with just wheat bread, or just have it as a whole meal because it has carbohydrates, it has all the minerals and vitamins of the vegetables, it has the vitamins of the dairy products like cheese and milk and everything. Totally a whole meal for you and your family, especially for your children. So don't have any excuses on this. Mummies, you have to make this for your children and for your families. Enjoy.